Hey, lots of bots. I am back here. I'm going to be doing a weekly variety piece for binaryoptions.net. And I know I've gotten lots of emails for me to teach, for having a room and, making videos. So I'm going to do a weekly variety piece that will include teaching elements as well as reviews and just general commentary on different things that I see going on, during the week. And you know me, I love to comment on things. The first thing that we have up here is Markets World. Now, you don't often hear me saying nice things about a broker, but in this case, I am. Markets World, besides having the hottest woman on the binary options brokers' websites on the internet, are probably they are the best binary options broker out there, period, hands down. They have done a great job. They've kept their payouts above 70%. Uh, and their customer service is bar none the best. Example, recently there was a freeze on their platform that affected a lot of traders and caused incorrect pricing on their assets. Well, within an hour after that occurring, they came out and informed the clients that were affected of this issue and corrected the price differences on the spot. That is a fantastic job, and they really deserve credit. So they get my recommend as the #1 broker. Now, on the other side of the coin, we have B Options, which has a relatively good reputation in the binary options industry. Now, the story thus far is this. Spencer, who was a client of B Options, um, went over and turned 54,000, I think it was, into around $167,000 in a matter of months. And he did so in a unsavory way. And in doing so, he went over and used a 3-second cancellation feature on like 30-second options. And this basically means that you can choose to make a trade, and then you have 3 seconds of which to choose to enter that trade or not at the price at the time. So in 3 seconds, if you see the price drop down real fast, you can then approve, and then you have the price from before. Now, if you do that in 30-second options, you're going to win a good percentage of time, but that's not talent, and that's abuse, and that's just ridiculous. But here's the thing about this. He was aided by his own account manager at B Options in doing this, which is ridiculous. Um, but here's a bigger thing. They don't need to have the 3-second approval process. They can use one click straight through processing, and you don't have this issue ever coming up. Now, I'm sorry, but this is beyond stupid. This is a waste of my time. I dislike it thoroughly for wasting my time, and I dislike the fact that you did not answer my questions uh, as I pointed them out. But I'm going to overlook that and try to be, civil to a certain degree as I can. I'm going to show you a single click entry looks like and how you can avoid ever having any problems like this occur. Now, this is from my student, and she's going to enter a trade here on the 60-second. Bam. There you go. Position approved. Single click. Done. No fuss, no muss, no need to get lawyers involved and to go back and forth throwing insults at each other or, saying that they're frauds. Nothing. All solved in one single click with no issues whatsoever. Now, this is not a customer feature that you're giving them, the 3-second window, and you're being nice to them. No. You're setting yourself up as a target by every idiot out there who wants to go over and try to game you, and you're also setting yourself up as with an option for getting a bad reputation. So it's not worthwhile for you. Help me help you do business in the correct manner. Okay? I want to see the binary options business grow and to do better. So you need to eliminate issues that occur like this because I think B Options has a relatively good reputation, and I'd like to see it get better. So to avoid this in the future, contemplate um, doing this. Here you go. I'm going to show it to you again. Single click, right? Boom. Single click. Go ahead, Carol. Boom. There we go. Single click. Now, to answer your point on Cyprus, most of the binary options brokers have bonus structures in place that no longer are going to agree with the Cyprus. They decided to end the bonus structures of these binary options brokers. No, I already can tell you that the binary options brokers aren't going to stand for that. This is the key part of their marketing. But please don't bring up Cyprus and Isle of Man and Belize and the Caribbean and all these island countries where they have a high instance of um, above average of men leaving their wives for farm animals. I mean, if you want to see what I think of these island nations, here's what I think.
Boy, that was really something. I never thought it could be like this. Never in my wildest imagination. You're really something special. I love our L-shaped room. I'll never forget these afternoons we've had. I don't think I've ever known such peace and happiness in my life. I hope you feel the same way.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I think of Cyprus. And, I hope you contemplate everything I've told you and you think about this because it's good for your own business, period. It's very simple. No need for any of this to have occurred. And, I'm sorry if I'm rude about it, but think about it from an outside point of view. Try to. So anyway, that's all I have to say on that, and I hope it gets resolved, and I'll be following in the future, and we'll see what happens. Lots of bots. Tip of the week. All right, so the tip of the week is your bankroll. Your bankroll, in my opinion, you should use no more than 10 to 20% of your trading capital. This is the money that you use for trading in any one broker or even a group of brokers. Spread it out and protect yourself. That's the goal of your trading capital. Doesn't matter if you're small, just starting out, or if you're so big that you can't even fit your money in the bank. Your bankroll is your lifeblood. And no matter what these brokers say and tell you to do with their free signals and bonuses and all this, you only want to put in 10 to 20% of your capital and not have it exposed. And you even want to spread that out among different brokers, in my opinion. And as Spencer learned, let's use him as an example here. He put a large sum of money into one broker and built it up and everything was fine, and then he went for a withdrawal. Now, what if he would have went and did it a different way and used a small sum of money and did regular withdrawals over time? Because you want to withdraw money, and that is the way you want to approach this. You do not want to go over and do what Spencer did. If you have any problems with a broker, you find out early on with limited exposure. Okay? That is the number one key right there. So you want to limit your exposure, especially if you're new and starting out. Think of it as you're a poker player. Would you bring all your money to one game at one table? If you would, then I want to play poker with you because there's going to be some guy on the other side of the table, usually the binary option broker in this case, just waiting for you to do that. And they're going to be salivating. So use common sense, 10 to 20%, spread it out over different brokers because you want to pluck the cat. You do not want to go over and skin a cat, as Spencer has learned here, because that's what you'll get. So that's the tip of the week. I hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you next week. Markets World, keeping you hard at work.